Hey, everybody on Facebook. Here we go. This is Denise. Hi, Denise Shue.
Hello, Linda. How are you?
Wonderful. Sorry about all your fans that are having to wait 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm so sorry. We had tech issues. So let's...
Yeah, we're not happy.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to tell them to go to Linda Marcus Smith, her timeline, and be live on her timeline right now.
Perfect.
Right?
Yes, that's absolutely correct. Thank you guys for your patience.
So,
It's cool. Take your time. You got it?
yeah.
Here's to tech issues. Hi, Bill. We got somebody listening already. Bill Gavertz.
Yay. Hi, Bill. I don't see anybody here listening, so just, there. Now I can see you and I can see me.
Nancy Ann's on. Nancy Ann's on here. She says hello.
Hi, Nancy Ann. How come I can't see anybody?
Oh, I have no idea. I wish I knew. So let's just pretend. Anyway, Denise, I've never gotten to know you, so we're going to see how my improv skills are.
And mine.
Yes. So, Denise, you're out in Orange County, California. It's all I know about you. So, what's with the cowgirl hat and the t-shirt? Talk to me about that.
Well, I wasn't always in Orange County. I am from Chino, California, because I am Chinese from Chino. Right. So that is where the Chinese cowgirl comes from. I had to show my shirt off to everybody. My Mulan shirt.
Love
everybody
it.
else thinks Mulan is a Disney princess, but in Chino, Mulan is a Chinese dairy princess here with a cow.
Wow.
Because Chino is known for cows in a prison. So that makes me a Chinese Western American princess.
Wow. So you mean we're using Mulan incorrectly?
I'm using it correctly.
I'm a little bit Jewish, and when people use the word minion for a TV, some kind of character, comic character, I'm like, oh, you guys don't know what a real minion is, but whatever. Go ahead.
I know that. What is a real minion?
It's like the number. It's like a quorum. It's like the number of people in order to have a service at a synagogue.
I did not know that. That's amazing.
Yeah, and I don't know it very well, but it's something like that.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah. So if there's any Jewish Nazis out there, leave me alone. I don't know. Anyway, you came from Chino, California, and I like to ask this question: what in the world were you thinking to put yourself in harm's way to make people laugh? Like, what were you? There must have been something in your life that said, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it.
Well, actually, it wasn't even my idea. It was my sister's idea. So apparently, my sister thinks I'm funny. And so a Christmas present, one year, a birthday present, she gave me stand-up comedy classes because she thinks I'm that funny.
Wow.
Really? So, I took the classes because, I didn't want to waste her money.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It's so funny because my sister and I are complete opposites. She is very serious. She's a poet, and I'm a comedian. So she says together we make almost a whole human being.
My sister's very left-brained, and I'm very right-brained. And my sister, every time I tell her about my comedy, she says, I really like Ellen DeGeneres. And that's about it. So I know opposites in the family or something else. I get it. So Nancy Ann says that you're an awesome comic, and who did you take the comedy class from?
Oh, I took it from Bill Word. And I heard you're going to interview Bill Word too, right?
Yes, I think that's who she took it with.
Yeah, he's a comedy teacher. He's also a comedy producer. He did the OC's Funniest competitions for years, and he did the Funniest Female in California competition for years. He's produced all those.
Wow. So when you took the what?
And he was my teacher.
Wonderful. When you took the comedy class from him, other than him being awesome, or you wouldn't have chosen him, what's the biggest thing that you learned from taking a comedy class in general, or what he did that you didn't expect?
Oh, well, I think it's just to be authentic, right? To be yourself.
Yes.
And that what he prides himself in being a teacher is he lets each comic do their own thing. You know, he doesn't try to mold them all into the same comic.
Wonderful.
Which he could anyway, but he doesn't have those superpowers. But, but I mean, he let you roam. So basically what you do is he would do stand-up open mics.
Yes.
And so you get 3 minutes. So the second time I was up was election day. So I dressed up as an Asian Sarah Palin. And I said I, too, was throwing my hat into the ring, you know, because I wore my little Sarah Palin suit, and I had my Tina Fey, Sarah Palin glasses on, and I was practicing my pageant walk like a maverick. You know, and I said that there's one thing that I have over Sarah Palin. He goes, that Sarah Palin could never be. He says, I'm Asian. So I was looking forward to being the first Asian president.
Yes.
I can see it pictures of the White House, you know, with 300 pairs of shoes in the front porch.
Yes. We know her daughter, that one daughter enjoyed erection days.
The one with the baby?
Yeah. I've often wondered how confusing it must be for new Chinese immigrants on erection day, you know, or erection year. It must be really confusing. I know it was for me when I was married.
We get screwed a lot, yeah.
What's that?
That's where we get screwed a lot.
So you've done comedy for how long? How long have you been?
Well, see, Erection Day was my second. That was when Obama and McCain were against each other. So that's when that was the year. What year was that? That 11 years ago?
Wow.
I know. I'm so old.
You're so blessed to have been doing this long. That means that, you know, you're past quite a few hurdles. What's that been like, you know, to go that long in comedy?
And still survive?
Yeah.
You know, I do have a day job because, you know, it's not like I'm getting paid a lot for comedy.
Yes.
There's times where they say, don't quit your day job.
Yes. Like, how many times have you been screwed?
Not enough.
So, you've been doing comedy 11 years, and, you know, you've got a lot of years on a lot of us female comics, myself included. This is only 6 years for me.
Oh, okay.
So there's something magical that happens at year 5 and year 10. Talk to me about what it's like being above 10 years in comedy.
Old? No, it's funny because, of course, you always find those times where it's slow and then you think, oh, okay, I'm finally going to get out of it, right?
Yeah.
And then, right when you think you're going to get out of it, you get sucked right back in. Somebody asks you to show, and of course, you know, you can't refuse. They make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yes. Can you lean forward? I'm getting I'm not getting good audio. Could I ask you to lean to where I see your freckles that you're covering up. Do you have freckles? I do.
Freckles? No, but my mom does.
Oh, get her on the screen. I want to do a test. That's better audio. You're so beautiful. You can get close to the screen, not me.
Thank you. You're a good interviewer. You know how to make the interviewee feel good.
Thank you so much. My mother always said I was like Barbara Walters. I could ask more frickin' questions than any wise man could answer. So I'm trying to do what comes naturally here. So when you...
You do look beautiful on the camera.
Thank you so much. When you do comedy, most of the time it's probably you and you're maybe one other woman on a show. So can you kind of speak to the trajectory you've had as a female in the comedy world among men?
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't think about that. It's true. A lot of times I'm the only female comedian in the show. And I just thought it's because they have a yellow fever kind of thing.
It's
Maybe they have yellow fever, some Asian flu. Not coronavirus. No.
No.
You guys out there in website land, Facebook land, you don't have to worry because I am Chinese from Chino, which is close to Corona, California, but it's not the same.
So you got on some pretty earrings. Tell me about your earrings. They're so glitzy.
Oh, do you like those?
Yeah.
Those are cameras. Because usually, I'm Asian. Oh, here. Yeah, I forgot. I did.
They're beautiful.
How I usually start my show is that I will do this at my show if I can do it. Okay. Here you go. Smile for the camera here. Ready? Yeah. So usually I do that, then I use my camera as my prop because I feel comfortable behind the camera, and I take pictures a lot. That is a lot of, it's the Asian in me. I take pictures of everything. So I usually flash everybody in the audience, so so that they look Chinese. Eyes go like this. I know, I'm so racist.
What's the funniest thing that's happened to you in your comedy career?
The weirdest thing that ever happened was a drunk came up and sat right in front of the stage and nothing. And everybody thought he was a plan. He just came. First, he just stared at me on the stage.
Uh-huh.
He was just standing right in front of me on the, in front of the stage, staring at me. And that may be the funniest thing, my dogs. And then I didn't know that, I've had hecklers, but he wasn't saying anything, right?
Yes.
And so, finally, we figured out he was drunk. And I said, oh, does anybody speak drunk? And so then Rufus, he's one of the other comedians who was also ex-Santa Ana policeman. He took him away and saved me. Thank you, Rufus, my hot chocolate.
Yes. Now, Nancy Ann said something, I don't understand it. Maybe you will. It says, you love hurdles. What's that mean? Are you an ex-track star?
No, man, I am the most physically unfit person I know. So she must think of hurdles as metaphor.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
I don't know which hurdles she's talking about in particular. There could be several, being Asian and Chino, growing up the only Chinese in Chino, that was a little difficult. There were no other Chinese. That's like false advertising, because Chino means Chinese.
Yes.
That's like no, El Toro, no bulls in El Toro, right?
Got it. She says that I mentioned hurdles in the beginning, so I was talking metaphorically about how hard it might have been as a woman.
I was talking about technical hurdles then.
Yeah. I know there's a comedian named Brad Upton, and he's from Washington State, right above where I came from, and he used to run hurdles. Now he's above 50 years old. He still gets out there and jumps over bars. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm good if I can walk down the stairs.
Yeah, me.
I tore my Achilles tendon dancing to Irish music. Not dancing Irish dancing, just dancing up and down, jumping for joy. And then I jumped down and it popped.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I just stayed at the Irish Festival anyway and was treated like a queen because they put me in the front row, iced my foot, put it up on a chair. People brought me Guinness. People brought me shepherd's pie. I didn't think I should probably go to the emergency room. And that was, I popped it even before I had any alcohol.
Wow. Holy Toledo. I had a boyfriend. We were living together, and he decided to beat up a plant native to Oregon, a sacred rhododendron bush. I'm sure you've heard of it. And when he beat up the rhododendron bush, I said, "That's it, I'm out." I broke up with him. But I was running down the steps to stop him from breaking the rhododendron bush, and I missed a step and I almost killed myself. And
no
then,
good deed goes unpunished.
yeah, I'll tell you what. You know, you need to ask these things on Tinder. Do you beat up rhododendron bushes?
I've never ever asked that, but you know, I haven't been online dating for 17 years.
Wow.
But when I was online dating, you know, that's where I met my boyfriend now of 17 years. And
Wow.
On IneedANewGirlfriend.com. Yeah, it's not there anymore. But, and don't confuse it with IWantANewGirlfriend.com. That's a porn site.
So, this whole shutdown, it probably affected you financially. Did you have gigs that got canceled?
Yes. Well, my day job got canceled. My day job, I make beautiful smiles for a living, and Yahoo said it was recession proof.
Wow.
So, and I tell everybody to guess what I do, and they say dentistry and stuff like that, but I say no, I'm a hooker. But
What, you say what?
I'm a hooker.
So, do you have a cash app where people could help you out financially if they're so inclined?
Yeah, no, I think I might have to go to cooking though.
You might have what?
Might have to go to cooking. I am a dental hygienist, and then our offices were closed because of COVID-19.
Yes.
And you know, because you don't have any emergency dental cleanings.
Yes. Nothing like that. So, do you have a cash app or a way people could help you financially?
I filed for unemployment, and and luckily, you know, my boyfriend still has a job. He's working from home. He's
Okay.
back there. You can wait to him somewhere back there.
Okay.
And you know, people, if they wanted to tip me, sure, they could message me. Send it through Messenger.
Okay.
Right, so,
Perfect.
yeah, and you can find me on Facebook at Denise Shue, Shue. I'm the only Chinese one.
Denise,
Of us.
DENISESHUE.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, the other two Denise Shues are white, and they work at Walmart.
I think they're probably greeters. If they're not you, they're Walmart greeters. You're
Well,
so
I might be there. I might be a greeter at Walmart soon.
you're such a great personality, and I look forward to coming out and visiting Nancy Ann and seeing you on stage.
Yeah, let's party.
Yes.
Coffee, and I'll have my own coffee.
Yeah, and Nancy Ann says that you like to drink at bars.
I like to drink everywhere.
do you wear your hat?
I'm the yellow Irish. I don't waste alcohol. In China.
Well, thank you so much for the interview. Where can people follow you on social media besides Facebook?
Well, mostly on Facebook, and then you can also find me on Instagram. So those two.
Okay.
I'm on LinkedIn too, under Denise Shue. I go by my real name. You know, I used to want to go by my full twice divorced name, Denise Shue Wong McLaughlin, but I decided I didn't want those two guys to get any credit.
You're awesome. Oh my!
It would be too long for the marquee.
If you're gonna have a marquee, you want it to be on a diamond on a ring.
Oh, no, I do have that, yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Linda.
Okay,
Cheers.
take care. Love you lots. Bye.
Love you. Have a good Sunday.
Thank
Bye.
you so much.
Peace
Bye.
out.
Peace out. Love you lots. Oh, sorry. She did great, didn't she? She was so great. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for listening. I love her. She's very in the moment. She's got a lot of stuff up her sleeves. So, thanks for listening. Hey, Nancy Ann, Frank. Let's see who else. Wayne. Cynthia, comedian Miss Arkansas, and Bill Gewurz. Thanks, you guys. Bye. 4 o'clock's coming soon. I got another interview of